Kevin Costner is one of the most respected names in American cinema, known for his remarkable versatility as an actor and director. His career spans decades, and through his iconic roles, he has inspired millions with performances in films like The Bodyguard, Field of Dreams, and Dances with Wolves. Born on January 18, 1955, in Linwood, California, Costner's journey was not one of privilege, but of perseverance. Raised by his father, Bill, a hard-working ditch digger, and his mother, Sharon, a social worker, Kevin's early life was shaped by their modest means and tireless efforts. His childhood was filled with instability, as the family moved frequently due to financial struggles. Despite the hardships, Kevin carried a deep love for stories, both on screen and in life, and believed that the struggles he faced would ultimately prepare him for what lay ahead. A leap of faith. From marketing to acting. After finishing college with a degree in marketing and finance, Kevin Costner took a more conventional route to success. He married his college sweetheart, Cindy Silva, and took a steady office job. On the outside, everything seemed perfect, but Kevin felt restless. He had always been drawn to the arts, and the work behind a desk was starting to feel suffocating. His dream of acting was calling to him, but he kept it buried until a fateful encounter on a plane ride. While on his honeymoon, Kevin sat next to legendary actor Richard Burton, who listened to Kevin's quiet confession about wanting to pursue acting. Burton's simple words of encouragement sparked a fire in Kevin, urging him to follow his passion despite the risks. Kevin quit his job, knowing that the world might not support his decision, but accepting that he could no longer ignore his true calling. The Untouchables, a defining role. In 1987, Kevin Costner's career truly took off when he starred in The Untouchables. His portrayal of Elliot Ness, a character defined by quiet strength and moral clarity, struck a chord with audiences. The film was a massive success, earning over $100 million, and Kevin's performance was praised for its subtlety and restraint. For the first time in his career, Kevin felt as though he was no longer fighting to be seen. Instead, he was now fighting to meet the expectations of his growing fan base. His success in The Untouchables solidified his status as one of Hollywood's leading men. With subsequent hits like Bull Durham, 1988, and Field of Dreams, 1989, Kevin became a household name, admired by fans for his ability to portray hope and resilience. Dances with Wolves, a risk that paid off. Despite his growing fame, Kevin Costner was not content to rest on his laurels. In 1990, he took a bold risk by directing and starring in Dances with Wolves, a sweeping Western film that was partially spoken in the Lakota language. The film's ambitious scope and cultural themes made it an unconventional choice, and many in Hollywood questioned its commercial viability. Production was challenging, with exploding budgets and destroyed sets, but Kevin was determined to see it through. When Dances with Wolves premiered, it exceeded all expectations. The film won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, and earned over $424 million worldwide. This monumental success cemented Kevin Costner's position as one of Hollywood's most powerful figures. The downside of fame, personal struggles, and criticism. With success came immense pressure. Kevin Costner's career soared, but so did the demands of fame. Each new film had to meet the high expectations set by his previous successes. The pressure took a toll on his personal life, and the distance between him and his family grew. While he became a global superstar, he found it increasingly difficult to balance his career with his family life. This strain eventually led to the end of his first marriage to Cindy Silva, with whom he had 3 children. Despite the separation, Kevin and Cindy maintained a respectful co-parenting relationship. But for Kevin, the personal cost of fame was undeniable. The joy of achieving success was often overshadowed by the loneliness that came with it. A return to form, open range, and the quiet comeback. In 2003, Kevin Costner made a quiet comeback with Open Range, a Western film that lacked the big-budget spectacle of his previous works, but had plenty of heart. The film earned him respect and reminded audiences of the Kevin Costner they once admired. While it wasn't a box office smash, Open Range was a critical success and helped restore some of the trust that had been lost during his difficult years. Still, Kevin's doubts lingered. He wasn't sure if Hollywood would ever fully embrace him again, but he knew that his career was defined not by his fall, but by his willingness to rise again, no matter how many times life knocked him down. Yellowstone, a new chapter. In 2018, Kevin Costner experienced a resurgence in popularity with his role as John Dutton in Yellowstone. The television series, which focuses on the struggles of a Montana ranching family, became the most watched drama on cable television. The role struck a chord with viewers, who saw in John Dutton a character whose fight for family and land mirrored Kevin's own life. At 63 years old, Kevin proved that a man who had faced setbacks and failures could still rise again and find success on his own terms. Yellowstone not only reignited his career, but also allowed Kevin to reconnect with audiences in a way that he hadn't in years. His performance as Dutton became a symbol of resilience, much like Kevin's own journey. Horizon, a dream realized. Amid his Yellowstone success, Kevin Costner also pursued a long-held dream of creating his own film, Horizon. The film, which Kevin invested his own money into, marked a return to his roots as both an actor and a filmmaker. It was a deeply personal project for Kevin, who had faced years of industry ridicule and rejection. When the film was released, it received mixed reviews. But for Kevin, it wasn't about the box office numbers or critical acclaim. It was about the courage to create something on his own terms, something that would reflect his own journey. For Kevin, Horizon was not just a film. It was a testament to his endurance and the belief that success isn't measured by external validation, but by the courage to continue. Fame, family, and love, the personal cost of success. Behind Kevin Costner's career lies the story of his personal life, a life filled with both triumph and tragedy. His first marriage to Cindy Silva ended after 16 years, largely due to the strain that fame placed on their relationship. Despite the pain, they co-parented with respect and kindness, showing their children that love can endure even after it fades. Kevin's relationship with his children and family continued to be a central part of his life, even as Hollywood's demands took him away from home. In the years following his divorce, Kevin found love again with Bridget Rooney, a woman who didn't chase fame but offered him the grounding he had longed for. Their relationship, while quiet, provided Kevin with the support and stability he had always needed, especially as his career continued to evolve. Conclusion: a legacy built on resilience. Kevin Costner's story is one of resilience. From his humble beginnings to his rise to fame and the public battles he fought, Kevin has shown that success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about how you rise after life knocks you down. His career may have had its share of ups and downs, but through it all, Kevin remains steadfast in his commitment to his craft and his family. Today, Kevin Costner is not just a Hollywood icon, but a symbol of perseverance, proving that with enough heart and determination, you can weather any storm and come out stronger on the other side.